Alright, so today we're going to talk about combining like terms, and that means when I'm looking at these problems, I need to be able to identify what my like terms are. So like terms are terms that have the same variable that's raised to the same power. So when I'm looking at these problems, just look here at number 1, I've got 10m plus 3p minus 4m minus 2p plus 3. We need to figure out which ones are like terms. So when we go in here, we need to figure out which ones have the same variables that are raised to the same power. Well, we've got 10m here, and 4m, that m is the same in both terms, and it's both raised to the same power. So those are like terms. We also have 3p and 2p. Those both have the same variable, and they are raised to the same power. And then we have this lonely 3 out here on the side. So we want to combine our like terms. So we want to look at the numbers that are the terms that have the same variables and combine them. And when we are trying to figure out if we're going to add or if we're going to subtract them, we look at the sign that comes right in front of that second term. So when I'm combining 10m and 4m, look at the sign that comes right before 4m. That's what's going to tell us either to add or subtract. So 10m minus 4m gives me 6m's. Then I have 3p minus 2p gives me 1p. And we'll just write that as a p. We don't have to write the 1. It's invisible. It's okay. Now, the 3 over here is all by itself. There's no other constant. So I'm going to just say plus 3 on the end. And I've combined my like terms. That's all there is to it. Next one, let's look here at these guys. We're going to find our like terms. We've got 108x and 9x. We also have two constants. We have a 28 and a 4. So to combine these, we're going to look here at our like terms. We've got 108x and 9x. Look at this sign to tell you what to do with this. 108 minus 9 gives you 99x's. Then for our other ones, we've got 28 plus 4 gives me a positive 32, so plus 32. And that's all you got to do. All right, last one. This guy down here, we've got to think about cleaning up the parentheses first. So remember, PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, talks about cleaning up your parentheses first. So look at your parentheses and see if there's anything you can combine. We've got a 2j and a 1. These are not like terms because we've got one term with a j and one term that doesn't even have that j attached. It's just a constant. So we are not able to combine the terms inside of our parentheses. So what we got to do is figure out how to get rid of these parentheses, and that's where our distributive property comes in handy. This 3 is being multiplied by this set of parentheses. So to help clean this up, we're going to distribute the 3 to each of these numbers here inside the parentheses. We're going to do 3 times the 2j gives me 6j's. 3 times the 1 gives me 3. And then I've got this lovely minus 3j outside. Okay? So now I can look at my like terms and can combine them. I've got 6j and a minus 3j. So when I combine these, 6j minus 3j's gives me 3j's. And then I still got this lonesome constant, minus 3. Since we don't have any other like terms, that's the best you can do, and that would be your simplified answer. So that's really all there is to combining like terms. Just look at the ones that have the same variable, and you're done.